Alrighty there, kiddos. I'm your dad, and I'm gonna play Pokemon. Although, hold on a second. I wanted to open. Oh gosh. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna play Pokemon Red there, kiddo. Now, I know things are tough out there. You don't always know what's going on, what's right from wrong. That's okay. As your dad, I'm here to say, you don't need to know what's going on all the time. Dad still cares about you. Every dad cares about their kid, sure. Alright. So, why am I playing Pokemon? Well, kiddo, back in the day, this was one of the favorite games I ever had. I think it came out maybe when I was in the 6th or 7th grade. I had to save up a lot of my paper route money to buy this and the Game Boy that I used to play it on. And I just thought I'd share it with you. All right. My name. Oh, what's going on here? Hopefully, when I get all this configured. That's right, this is a story about your dad. Your dad playing Pokemon. Now, who are we going to name our rival? Well, your biggest rival in this world is yourself. So, that's what we're going to do. That's right, it's Dad versus himself. I just thought I'd spend some time. The world's tough, but you can get through it. We can all get through it together. Now, let's see. If any of you out there need to hear this, you'll get through this. However you're feeling now isn't always how you're going to feel. If you feel bad, it's not always going to be bad. If you feel good, it's not always going to be good. There's going to be ups and downs in life. Life keeps going, though, and it's always worth going more and more. You'll always find some people who will care about you somewhere, as long as you're willing to be open about it. Alright, seeing as how we're playing Pokemon Red, I'm going to take Charmander. Let's see. Nickname, huh? No, Dad's never been that into nicknames for his Pokemon. Let's see here. Is there something else? All right. If there's anybody out there who's lonely, I'll be here waiting for you, champ. Ready whenever you want to talk. Dad's always here for you, no matter what. I got 2 kids of my own right now, and a 3rd one's on the way. I'm happier than a, well, certainly happier than a steamed clam, but I'm very happy about it. I know I'm proud of my kids, and I'm sure your parents are proud of you too. It might not always seem like it, and sometimes there are bad eggs who become parents. And that's tough. It's not easy. It's not your fault. Your parents might be bad people. Might seem hopeless, but it's always worth doing the right thing. At least that's what I think. No matter how tough it's been, I've always held on. I know you can do it too. Alright, let's get this Pokemon adventure going. Let's see. Man, it's just not fast enough. Sorry if I keep pausing. I'm trying to figure out some good settings for making sure the game goes on at a reasonably fast pace. Sometimes you miss little quality of life improvements from other Pokemon games when you come back and play these old ones, but I don't know. Life is easy now. You might think it's hard, and from your point of view, maybe you haven't experienced anything worse, but the message I would tell you is things are so good now, and it's not easy to hear. I know. I've been in places like that myself. You can't believe, and you can only go based off of your own personal experience, how bad or good things are. And from your own point of view, things can seem like the worst in the world, but it'll always get better. And when I was growing up in the 90s and the 80s, oh man, things were so much worse. And it doesn't help you feel any better now, but I would at least like to hope it helps you to think that no matter how bad it seems right now, it could always be worse. You could be starting off from a much worse spot than you are now. Like one person that I had heard kind of was talking about life like a video game. If you think about it, like level 0 is just being out in the woods with no clothes, no phone, nothing. And, if you pick up a stick, that's like being level 1. So, if you think about it like that, you can try to imagine what level you are right now. You're like the life that you're living. It's like you're level 1,000 or 2,000, something really high. A lot higher than a lot of people have ever had before. And without your own personal perspective on the situation, it doesn't seem all that good sometimes, but that doesn't mean it's bad. But I understand you, kiddo. I understand. You might have been promised some things and never gotten the opportunity to fulfill them. You might feel like you're owed something, like life isn't what it's supposed to be. And believe me, that feeling, it doesn't go away unless you really take the effort to. Some people get trapped in that line of thinking their entire life, and they stay miserable the whole time. That's no way to live. Believe me, you don't want to end up like people like that. When you are able to feel grateful for some of the things that you do have, you're more able to deal with the problems that come up in your life. And when you're able to deal with those problems, you're able to feel, happier overall. let's see. I do not have any Pokeballs yet. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah. I'm always willing to help. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a while. It's not always easy to remember these games, but you know, it's also like muscle memory. Sometimes you just never forget some of these things. Yeah, that's right. You give a parcel to Professor Oak. Alright, let's take that parcel to Professor Oak. Man, one of my kiddos, he's almost 6 years old now. He loves Pokemon, I tell you. We watch the show together, and sometimes he watches me play. He even has a few, I don't know, Legos that are Pokemon. At least they're Lego-like. Alrighty. We're almost getting to the point. Making our way downtown, scratching our way through rat-ta-ta-ta-ta, making our way downtown. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. You'll have to forgive me, this is my first time live streaming. I hope you all enjoy it when you do watch this. I know it's not cool to play video games with your dad sometimes, but you know, I'll always be rooting for you. And I think that's cool. anything else I need to change? Sorry about that. I've been changing some of these. Some of these settings here. All right. I know, kiddo. So what are my plans for this? Well, once I beat Pokemon Red, I'm gonna play Pokemon Blue. Once I beat Pokemon Blue, if you see what's on my screen, you'll see I'll take on Pokemon Yellow. Then we'll go from there. I'm thinking I might work my way through Gold, Silver, Crystal, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, and then what's the next one? Fire Red and Leaf Green. And, you know, keep going from there. It's all just fun. Let's see. All right, do I need the key, the map key? You know, I forget if I don't think you aren't given any Pokeballs, are you? I don't know. Well, kiddo, if you remember, let me know, okay? Let's see. I know. Alright, how do I do the turbo mode? Hey, there we go. Have I not been turboing this whole time? Oof, yeah, that's rough, man. All right. There we go. If this sound is too much for some of you, let me know, and I can mute the sound when we're in turbo mode. Alright, let's get 5 Pokeballs. Alright, what are we looking for? Well, you may know what we're looking for. Let's heal up first, and then... Alright. Let's see if we can get... we only need 2 more experience points to level up our little guy. Alright, maybe that'll be enough. One more level, apparently. It ain't easy being a Nidoran. I wonder what kind of struggles you're going through. School, parents, friends, bullies. A lot of social pressure. Are you feeling like you gotta do things you don't want to do just to fit in? Are you feeling like you gotta do things just to stand out that don't feel right? I've been there. One of the bravest things you can do is say no when everybody's trying to get you to do something you don't want to do. You know, and if you feel like you can't do it on your own, I'll still got your back, kiddo. You can always count on your dad. Let's see here. I do believe I wasn't on turbo mode earlier. Well, that's weird. Could have sworn that I had activated it, but that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. That's how you learn. Hopefully nobody gets hurt from your mistakes. But if it's emotional hurt, that can all be healed. Everything can be made whole again. You'll be able to get through it. Here I am, just chatting to the wind. I don't even know if anybody will hear this, but you know what? That's okay. I still believe in you. Horn attack. Finally, we got a new move. Check the stats here. Hey. Well, yes, self, I have gotten stronger. Have you gotten stronger? Let's see, can I... critical. That's not good. Alright, we've taken... What is that? We had 30. We've taken 27. There, we take 17. Man, my math. Normally I'm very good at math. Alright. Well, we almost got the better... Our self almost got the better of us, but with a little self-care with the potion, we took care of it. That's okay. Our little Nidoran, he'll be alright. Let's see. Alright, what are we looking for? I mean, we could catch one, but that's not what we're after. Nope. I mean, what we're after, I don't even remember if we'll find it here or not. Oh, there we go. Probably wise not to let us pass without any badges. Alright. So, now that we got... Spearow. We can do a little bit of training with Spearow. Maybe. There we go. Right. I mean, could you imagine doing this at regular speed? When I was a boy, I had the time. I had nothing to do. So, you know, of course it made sense. I'm a dad now. I got a job. I like my job. My job pays the bills. I'm not looking to do this to pay bills. I'm just here to hang out with you, kiddo. Play some Pokemon. Maybe once or twice a week, something like that. You know, just to let you know, I haven't forgotten about you. Might seem like the world has, but I haven't. And I'm really hoping you do well. And even if your parents aren't taking care of you, you can still take care of yourself. You can do what's right. I believe in you. You can. Even if it seems like nobody else would believe in you, I do. Your life is worth having. And the world is better because you're in it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? Now, I'm kind of a little grognardy about Pokemon. I mean, I don't know about the rest of you, but alright. I started with Pokemon Blue back in the day. And then I got Pokemon Silver. I believe my little brother got Pokemon Yellow when that came out. And then he also had Pokemon Gold. Well, I skipped Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby back when they came out, and I didn't get Emerald. And then I didn't get... Once you know it, the next one I got was Pearl. I didn't even get Diamond later on. I was just like, what is this? So I stayed away from Pokemon for a while until I got Pokemon Ultra Moon. So that was kind of a big, gap. I didn't get Pokemon X. I didn't get Pokemon White or Black. I mean, heck, I haven't even gotten Pokemon Sword or Shield or Scarlet or Violet. They just... I'll probably tell you more about what I think would be a great Pokemon game to make as we do more of these streams, kiddo. And, you're free to agree or disagree, and that's alright. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion about this, kiddo. But I feel like I've had a lot of experience with the franchise. I can still learn new things, but I don't like how Pokemon have become like, you're not treating them like your friends, you're treating them like a commodity or something, like catching lots of Pokemon to get the best inherent values, the IVs. Like, I've done that, but I don't like it. Alright, old man, show me how to catch Pokemon. I already know how, but he's gonna show me. Alright, thanks. Ugh, yeah. Alright. Now the thing about this game is you really don't need to catch all that many Pokemon to beat the game, but there are some things... I forget... Is Weedle the one? Yeah, Weedle and Kakuna are probably going to be the ones that I'll have to catch in here. I was thinking I might be able to catch a Caterpie, but I think that's probably going to be in Pokemon Blue. let's see what we can get. More Kakunas, huh? Alright, let's see here. 19 attack. 19 attack. 21 attack. Let's just try a Pokeball. Alright. Can we tackle without? That was close. Yeah, poison does not wear off in this like it does. I've seen it happen in... Well, actually... Yep, see, there we go. Like I was just playing Pokemon Heart Gold the other day, and poison wears off, and I was like, well, that's probably pretty good. I'm glad they made that change. But I feel like... What was it? Let's Go Pikachu. I played the demo for that. And, you know, it's fun. But the Let's Go model of just catching tons and tons of Pokemon, it's horrible. And you trade them to Professor Oak for some candy to get stronger. It's like, oh my goodness. What are you doing with all these poor Pokemon? It sounds so horrible. Alright. Take the opportunities you get. Oh. Metapod does exist. That's actually perfect. Sorry, Metapod. Alright. I mean, I already was having trouble with Pokemon breeding and Pokemon catching and some of the other ones, but, you know, in the show, your Pokemon are your friends, and you treat them special, and they get stronger. And in these games, it's like dog breeding on steroids. And that, I don't think that they should be designing the games like that. It isn't right. Nope. I'm all out of PowerPoints. much longer I can go. I wasn't gonna go for very long, but let's see, how long has it been so far? 40-ish minutes. Let's see. So, if I try for another 12 minutes, that'll be a good hour. It'll say longer than that in the game time, but, you know, whatever. That's okay. I know you kiddos are busy. I mean, heck, it's a Wednesday. You're probably doing something else, but you know what? I'll be here for you when you're ready. No judgment. I'm just a dad who's looking out for you all. Alright, let's deposit Weedle. Let's get five more Pokeballs just in case. You never know when you'll see a Pokemon that you might want to catch. Oof. Poison really sucks in this game. Oh, antidote, nice. Alright, I can use that. Use it right away, man. There's no point in waiting for later. Not right now, at least. I mean, usually I could do like the frugal thing and try to save it for later. Oh, hey, look, there we go. Let's see. Nice. Pikachu's actually pretty rare in the forest. forest, so I'm surprised I found one. That's really nice. Alright. I believe poison probably won't be able to poison well, poison Pokemon are probably immune to poison status effect in this game. At least I have rarely seen it happen, so... we'll keep going with that. Horn attack, come on. Boom. Alright, Spearow. I'm surprised I haven't seen any Caterpies. Maybe Caterpie's just really rare. Wow, another Pikachu. Always find the Pokemon Center first. Alright, let's move Pikachu up there. Alrighty. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not that impressed with what do they call it? The special split. I don't know if it was intentional or not back in the day when they were only able to leave Pokemon with 5 stats, but you know, like basically attack, defense, special, and speed, and then they split special into special attack and special defense. You can see it right here: attack, defense, speed, and special. But I guess the special stat was for special attack and special defense, so anything with a high attack also had a high defense, and a low attack had a low defense. I could understand why that would be messy, and you wouldn't want that in the game, but I always thought the defense applied to both special and physical. Like, I didn't know the difference back in the day between physical and special, but I still, you know, managed to do pretty good in this game. So I guess you don't always need to know what you're doing exactly to do pretty good. Like I said, I was 6th grade, 7th grade. The only thing we had back then was Nintendo Power. There wasn't any websites or Let's Plays. I mean, heck, Let's Plays, the first Let's Plays that I saw were just screenshots and text posts on a forum. There wasn't even a video Let's Plays. I forget when video Let's Plays started becoming a thing, but man, you know, things sure have changed, and you probably can't even guess what's gonna happen next in the next 2 or 3 years, much less 5, 10, 20. I mean, was it 98? 99? Something like that? 25 years ago, just about, that Pokemon came out, and I was in 6th grade. 7th grade, something like that. I would not have imagined things have gone the way that they did if I were to tell myself back then all the crazy things that have happened. Nope, not one bit. Alright, what we really should be focusing on is getting Metapod leveled up. Metapod and Spearow. Just a few minutes left on stream. I know none of you joined me tonight, but I want to thank anyone who watches this later. You know, you're special just for being you. You don't have to dress up any different, do your hair any different. Just you and your sense of humor, your personality, that's good enough. You don't need to be anything else. If you're a boy, you're good enough being a boy. If you're a girl, you're good enough being a girl. Growing up is scary, but growing up is so rewarding. I wish I had started having kids earlier, so that I would, you know, I would know my kids more now than I do. And I can't imagine my life without them. They're wonderful. And I imagine life just wouldn't be the same without you in this world either. Don't let people get you down. You know, I've been bullied. I've been picked on. I've gone through so many hardships. I've been on minimum wage. I've been kicked out of my parents. I mean, well, you know, my dad charged me rent when I turned 18. I mean, goodness gracious. That's no way to treat your kid. I don't think I'd ever do that to my kids. But my life is much better with my kids in it than without it. Alright, let's just take a look here. How long have we been going? Well, I think we've been going long enough. Thank you again. Alright, let's see. Check our current status. 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's not real time, of course. Alright. Thank you all again for joining me. I really appreciate it. Again, I'll see you in the future. Take care of yourself. I love you. I'm your dad. I'm always pulling for you. Alright? Good night.